In the city, loving life and trying to survive, but there's not enough time, and there's not enough wine in the world. Basically adulting. Basically adulting.
Hey friends, it's Erin Waddell
and Luisa Diaz, and welcome back to
Basically Adulting.
Guys, shout out to Leighton Fields for writing our incredible introduction song. Follow him at Leighton Fields Band on Instagram. He has all of his upcoming shows on his bio.
We'll make sure to put that information in the description of this episode. So normally, guys, we have a wine of the night, but tonight we're going to change it up a little bit. So we bought some champagne for my birthday, and unfortunately, we didn't get to drink any of it for some reason. So we're going to pop bottles tonight.
That's right.
So here, Luisa, hold my mic.
Just one bottle, guys. We're not going to get too crazy.
We're just popping one bottle.
Woo! I was going to ASMR it.
What?
Just pour.
ASMR?
Yeah. People like to listen to this. Who knows? It might be on the next seasons of My Strange Addiction.
I don't want to be on that show.
No, I'm not talking about us. You know, like, people like hearing, like, the sounds. Does that make sense?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll explain it to you after the show. Some juice?
Ta-da!
Thank you.
Shall we cheers?
Yes, let's cheers.
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 What are we cheersing to?
You're 27.
Yay.
That was a bad cheers.
Okay.
Much better. Oh, this is good.
Refreshing.
How was your birthday weekend? Tell us all about it.
It was so much fun. So, Friday was my actual birthday, and Luisa helped me celebrate, and a couple of my other friends came out too. We went to dinner at this place called Beto and Son, and they have the best margaritas, y'all. I got this one, and it was mixed with liquid nitrogen, and the only complaint that I have about it is that they use these, like, little things. Have you ever heard of, well, you were there, but those little
No,
boba
I haven't.
those little boba things, like, people, they have, like, boba stores, and they, like, pop
it's
in your
tea.
mouth.
They're normally in tea.
Yeah.
Not margs.
And I don't know if it was, like, a mango boba or whatever, but, like, you had this big straw, and you would just, like, get in, like, the groove of drinking your margarita, and one would suck up your straw and about go down your throat without any explanation whatsoever. So that was my first margarita, and then second one I learned to ask to not put those in there. So I would suggest, unless you like the boba, which some of my friends did, I guess it's all up to your personal taste.
Guys.
Yeah. But I wasn't a fan, so yeah, maybe just try it. But the liquid nitrogen was really cool to
watch. Yeah.
And they do it tableside too. And they also have tableside guacamole.
That was good too.
Yeah.
That was really good.
But yeah, so I got the sour cream chicken enchiladas.
Yes.
And oh my god, they like melted in my mouth. I couldn't finish all of them because it was so much. And then after we went to dinner, we went to the Hyena Comedy Club. And whoa, I don't know what that was. And I haven't laughed that hard in such a long time. It was so much fun.
It was hilarious.
Mel J got me what they call a blowjob shot, which has, I don't know what it had in it, but it was like, tasted kind of like butterscotch with whipped cream, and it wasn't like a hard shot to take, but I got called out on stage and had to go up there and take this shot with my hands behind my back in front of everyone, which is totally not my scene, but it was really fun.
Yeah, it wasn't really like a crowded.
No. Yeah, it was like
it wasn't a big crowd either.
It was like the Late Show. There was maybe like us, another group, and like some couples in there.
Like max maybe 30 people in there.
Yeah. Everyone was celebrating something, so it was fun. One girl did get kicked out.
That was amazing to watch.
Oh my God, she was like on something. She was like laughing at things and like clapping and like just mouthing to like everything.
Begin with, they walked in late.
Yeah, which pisses everyone off.
Yeah, and what I didn't really like, the host, not the host, but like the guy that manages the tables. He, like, sat them right smack in the middle.
Well, they want it to look full.
Oh, true.
They don't want people to just sit in the back.
True.
You know? That's why he did that,
but
probably.
Still, like,
He didn't assess the situation very well to figure out how drunk or high she was on whatever she was doing.
Smoking.
Daisy!
Think about what you're doing.
Oh, my gosh. What a bad girl. Yeah, so he did not assess the situation very well before sitting them in the front row, because if she would have been in the back, I feel like it would have been fine. No one would have really heard her, but she was like in the spotlight. Everyone could see her.
Yeah.
And she was just like laying on her man and like...
Yeah, I was like, this is not your house.
Yeah. Like, she actually like kicked over one of the comedian's drinks. Did you see that? Like,
yeah,
she put her feet on the stage and kicked over his drink. And he was
that's
pissed.
where it started.
Yeah. And he, like, tried to make a joke about it, and then she, like, kept talking, and he was like, are you just gonna, like, keep talking after everything I say? And then kicked her out, and the bouncer had to come.
Pretty much told her the headliner wasn't gonna do that shit, so he kicked her out. The bouncer came over, and had to tell them, like, twice, you have to leave. Because the first time they just kind of sat there like, what?
Yeah, I think they thought that it was a joke.
Yeah.
And it was definitely not a joke. But it was so much fun. And then me, Luisa, and my friend Erin went out to High Fives. And we realized how old we are because it was just filled with a bunch of children who...
And I'm the young one of the group.
You are.
But I felt pretty old in there.
I mean, everyone looked like a little baby. And I was like, oh my God. And then it was fucking hot in there. Sweating my ass off. Everyone is sweating their ass off, and we're like, okay, we'll stay for an hour. We took a couple shots, danced around a little bit, and then Luisa found a guy who...
I didn't even find the guy. The guy came up to me out of nowhere.
Hey, that's the best. Then you don't have to put in any effort into anything.
I had to give it out to my outfit, honestly.
Yeah, your outfit was
that night
bomb.
Yeah. We got hot, so we, like, went out closer to the DJ booth. Mm-hmm. Because it was colder over there. And I turned around, and this guy, like, comes up to me, and he's like, can I ask you a question? And I was like, yeah, go for it. And he was like, are you single? I was like, yeah, last time I checked, I was. And he's like, how? Why? How?
I hate when people ask me that. It's like, do you really want me to go into the details of why I'm single?
I'm crazy. That's why I'm single.
Let's be honest.
But I was like, I don't know. And we ended up dancing a little bit. He asked for my number. That was it.
Have you talked to him since?
No.
You should text him.
I should.
Oh, well, you don't have his number. He has yours,
I
right?
do. He texted me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you should text him. Well, I asked for a guy's number as well. I don't know. When I get drunk, I'm
Erin's
pretty forward.
Yeah.
And I just saw this guy, and now that I think about it, he could be a total creeper, because I noticed him because he was like walking around the bar, and he's like very tall and very cute.
He's very handsome.
Very handsome. But I kept noticing him like just walking around the bar, wandering around, maybe looking for someone. I don't know. Maybe he's new here, trying to make friends. I don't know.
But that's just weird if you're new here, just like wandering around.
I know. I don't know.
I don't know. We don't know his story.
We don't know his story. But as we were leaving, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go up to him and make conversation. So I stopped him and I asked him
why he was wandering around. Those were your specific words.
Why he was wandering around. And I was like, well, maybe we could wander around together sometime. And I got his number and he called me, and I haven't really spoken to him since. I haven't like reached out to him because I don't think I saved my name in there, so it probably just looks like a random number in his call. Yeah, because we were like on the way out and y'all were like already leaving.
Well, we were walking and Erin Cleveland was in front of me, and I turned around to make sure you were behind me and you were talking to that guy.
So yeah, I got someone's number that night. We went home, sang our little hearts out in the car to some classic Shania Twain.
That was good.
That was really good. And then Saturday night, we went to Red River with Tammy,
Erin Cleveland,
and Fernanda. And that was really fun.
That was a fun night. We were drunk way before we even got to Red River.
Oh yeah. We played Fuck the Dealer, which that's the goal of that game, is to get fucked up.
Yeah. And we had vodka with a splash of Gatorade. Mm-hmm. That's what it tasted like. When I was chugging it at the end, I was like, God, don't throw up. Also, guys, they're like, Luisa, get the Uber. I was like, okay, yeah, I can do that.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, Lyft is cheaper. Guys, I never get Lyft, ever.
It wasn't Lyft. It's just your luck.
No, it was Lyft.
I know, but it's not Lyft.
It's my luck as well.
I get Lyft all the time, and I've never had a driver like that.
That guy didn't speak English. Luckily, we had me who spoke Spanish. But it was just really sketchy, guys.
He missed his exit, which took us 20 more minutes to get to where we were going. And then he was driving a stick shift, which typically I don't mind, but when you have cups in the car and you're trying to drink from them.
Not just that, but like you can drive stick shifts smoothly.
Yeah.
It was like his probably first week driving stick shift.
I mean, it was like, and I was like, I'm about to pour my drink on this guy's head.
I chugged mine like not even first 5 minutes in. I was like holding on to
It was horrible.
What's that bar called?
The oh shit bar.
The oh shit bar. Handle. Oh God, my knuckles were like white. I was holding on for dear life.
And so then we get to where we're going, or we get to
the area
of where we're going, and he's pulling into this other bar, and we're like, dude, that's not where we're going.
Yeah, and then we're telling him to stop. We're like, okay, well, I was telling him in Spanish. I was like, you can stop here. Like, we can get off here. Like, we'll be good. And he's like, no. I told Fernanda that night, or excuse me.
Jesus.
I told Fernanda later, probably Sunday, I told her, I was like, I don't even think he spoke Spanish. It just sounded very gibberish.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. Sound like more of like a seal.
Yeah.
Than a human being.
Yeah.
But
so
anyways,
I'm never again
we got there safely, finally. And we had fun. Luis and I got on the bar.
Mm-hmm. Danced our hearts out.
Yeah, danced our little booties off.
Mm-hmm.
To some throwback 90s music.
Yeah, I think when we first got up on the bar, it was like Britney was on.
Oh, yeah. I was like, if a Britney Spears song comes on, I'll get on the bar. And then literally, right after I said that, it was like, hit me, baby, one more time. Like, damn it. I should have been more specific. Yeah, we were supposed to go to brunch on Sunday, but a little too hungover to go. So we just stayed on the couch all day.
Yeah.
Or actually, we didn't. We stayed at Tammy's. We stayed at Tammy's house till like 2:00. But yeah, it was a great birthday. I had so much fun.
I had lots of fun too. It was different.
Oh, and then in other news, one of my best friends, Katie Holt. I always call her Katie Isbell because it's just habit. But Katie Holt is her married name. Her and her husband, Jameson, are going in tonight, which is Monday night, to get induced to have their baby.
Yay!
Little Carson Jean.
So
I was really
exciting.
hoping she was going to be born on my birthday, but a little part of me is glad that it's not on my actual birthday, so then I can celebrate mine, and then we can also celebrate hers on a different day, because I love birthdays. I would celebrate a birthday rather than, like, Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I just love celebrating people.
Yeah.
And the day that they were
Celebrating
born.
their life.
Yeah. And how much I love them.
Yeah.
So, tomorrow, Carson should be born. So, I'll have news on that for next week's episode.
Aww.
I know, I'm so excited. I'm going to be a little auntie.
Aww.
That's going to be my name, Aunt E. Like, Aunt E. Yeah. And then
Being
she
an
just
aunt
calls
is
me
the
Auntie.
best.
Are you an aunt?
Yes. My cousin has...
You're not technically an aunt.
Technically, I'm an aunt.
That's a cousin.
No, I'm an aunt.
Mm,
In Mexico, this is how things work, okay?
eh,
The rest of the world,
debatable.
are you an aunt?
I'm not. No, I'm not. Because my brother or sister doesn't have any kids. That's what makes you an aunt.
No, I know.
Do you?
I'm still technically an aunt.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
We'll agree to disagree.
I'm like her sister.
Okay. So, do you have any other life updates?
I finally got my oil changed, guys.
Yay!
Like-
How long has it been? Like a year?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Luisa!
I know.
Are you kidding?
No joke. Not even a year.
That's why your
maybe.
car sucks. That's why your car is like...
Yeah. It's not doing that anymore.
Oh my God. You need to put your oil changes on your calendar as a preset engagement.
I don't even know, like, how do you know when your car needs it?
You need to do it every either 3,000 miles or every 3 months. Or 5,000 miles or every 3 months.
I'll just do 3 months. So, mid-August.
So like in November, you should probably do it again.
So, like, right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Oh, my dad would slap you upside the head.
Oh, my God. My dad doesn't even know.
Oh, my God.
No, my dad doesn't
My dad is a Nazi about that.
My mom was the one. I happened to be in the area where, like, the guys already know what my car gets.
Oh, my God.
And my mom's like, you should probably, because I was like, oh, I'm going to go eat with Fernanda, like, blah, blah. She's like, I think it's best you go get your oil changed.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess, yeah, you're right. So I wanted, they literally saw me pull up, and I was like, Mom, I don't want them to, like, be like, I hate being like, oh, your car needs this, your car, like, trying to talk me into spending more. So I was like, I'm just here to get my oil change, and I didn't make any more eye contact. Stayed in my car, and they did everything, and I was good to go.
Yeah.
They put, like, almost, I don't know, probably 2-3 things of oil, synthetic oil, because that's what my car needs.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you got your oil changed because you could have crashed on the road because your car could have stopped
or my
working.
car could have exploded.
Yeah.
So
maybe you should put that on the calendar for
I'll
November.
put that. And guys, if I don't mention it in November, someone please remind me.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you got your oil changed and you got someone's number.
I did. I was not expecting.
Why not?
I don't know. I just wasn't. Oh,
Ooh.
one thing he did say that I was like, he was like, can I have your number? Like, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, sure. Why not? He's like, you're a great girl. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're down to earth. I was like, I'm sorry. This is drunk me. I was like, I'm sorry. How do you know I'm down to earth?
It's just an assumption.
And he's like, just by talking to you. And I was like, man, this guy doesn't know that I can be kind of dumb, half deaf, and high maintenance at times.
You're not half deaf. You are almost 98% deaf.
Like when I'm 50, not even 50, when I'm 40, I'll probably need hearing aids.
Or some hearing procedure.
Probably.
Because
I clean my
it
ears.
is bad, y'all.
It is really bad.
It is bad.
Guys, if y'all saw my phone volume at work, it is up to the max. And I'll still be like, I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Okay. Well, speaking of, I think he was just trying to be nice.
No, he was nice. Oh, he does. This is just refreshing my memory. He does work in the same building as me.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
remember that.
So y'all should go grab lunch together sometime.
Yeah, we should. There's that Mexican place I really like across the building.
Okay. Well, you and him work that out and let me know.
I'll let you know.
Let us know how it goes. So, speaking of dating, last week's topics were one from my mom.
What do you wear on your first date? First date etiquette.
Okay.
And from Brooklyn.
Fuck, marry, kill. Celebrities, actors, etc. And so we have a list of predetermined names that we're going to play a little game. Fuck, marry, kill. So, let's dive into first date etiquette first. I honestly have not been on a lot of first dates just because I was in a long-term relationship for 5 years. And it was really like kind of 6 years before we like made it official. And I didn't really date that much in high school. I just like, I never had like boyfriends in high school. I would just like hang out with people. Yeah. I don't know, feel like guys in high school asked girls out on dates, but maybe I just didn't get asked out on dates.
I feel like nowadays they do.
Yeah, maybe. I just feel like it was called hanging out and not like asked on a date, you know?
I feel like the most date-like thing you did was probably just go to the movies at Highland Village.
Yeah, probably.
That's about it. And then maybe hit up Snuffers.
Yeah.
With your friends.
Yeah.
But then again, that's not really a date.
It's not really a date, no. I mean, if you're hanging out with like a group of... It's not like now when you're like going on a date to like see if... Basically, you could see yourself in a long-term relationship with this person and maybe get married.
High school is just very like short term.
Yeah. And
anyways,
I mean for most people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started dating my ex when I was end of my sophomore year. Yeah, and I didn't really date before that. So I've only gone on a couple of first dates. And honestly, they scared the shit out of me.
First dates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it can be kind of scary.
I mean, maybe not the shit out of me, but they make me really nervous.
They make everybody nervous, though.
I know, but so I feel like some people are just better at first dates, and I guess it's like with everything. The more dates you go on, the better you are at them. It's just like interviewing or doing your job or whatever, you know?
I mean, yeah.
Like the more dates you go on, the more comfortable you feel.
I don't know, because like each date is a different person and a different personality.
I know, but you still, like, you have, like, the gist of the questions you're going to ask and, like, you know, normally, I don't know. It's not like I'm a pretty good conversationalist. Like, I can get people to talk to me and whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know what my issue is. It's just, like the fear of the unknown. You know?
Yeah.
If it's not, like, if it's going to work out, if it's not, if it's awkward, I don't know. What do I do?
Yeah.
So, on the topic of what to wear, what do you think about that?
I think it depends on what you're doing. I feel like most dates you're going out to catch drinks or going out to eat. So on those dates, I would just wear what you're most comfortable with. You know, like jeans and like maybe like a cute casual top. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't show up in your old like ratty t-shirt.
No.
Your favorite like old t-shirt, but
that yellow one that you love. You wouldn't go on a date in that. You're thinking way too hard about that.
I probably would. But that's me.
I feel like the more comfortable you feel in what you're wearing, the more confident you are.
Yeah.
But also I agree with you, like, don't show up in, like, your sweatpants.
But don't also show up in, like,
your ball gown.
Because I feel like that's how Hollywood portrays first dates.
Yeah.
Like, oh, are you going to wear a dress? And they're always wearing a little black number. And it's, like, for dinner or something. And I'm like, who in reality really would wear?
Well, I think it depends on where you're going to dinner. Like, when I went to dinner with the guy a couple weeks ago, like, we just went to a casual Mexican restaurant that I probably would not have worn a dress to. I mean, unless it was like maybe sitting on the patio, it was like summer dress or, you know, I don't know. But it was hot as balls, and so I just wore jeans and a casual shirt.
What you feel comfortable with. I mean, I guess some of you guys will feel comfortable in dresses, so
It all depends on your personality, your style, but we do have some rules that we've talked about. This book a little bit. It's called Not Your Mother's Rules.
The New Secrets for Dating. This is like a series or a sequel because the original was written in the 90s and it's called The Rules. Look it up on Amazon.
It's by Ellen Feen and Sherry Schneider. Sherry Schneider. That's a name.
And interestingly, in this book, they actually get their daughter's inputs on things. Because I think this book is like published in like 2013.
Yeah.
So it doesn't give you the greatest dating advice because 2013 is a different ballgame than what today is like. But it kind of still helps you a lot.
Yeah, there's nothing really about like Bumble, any kind of online dating apps or anything like that, just because those weren't really around when this book was written.
Yeah.
But the idea that they give you is all relevant. And I mean, you want to go ahead and just, this is gonna.
But one main thing I want to say, they do like, what's it called? They do say this book is mainly for like if you're looking for a relationship. So if you're just looking to have fun, this, you know, the rules are not gonna work. So just FYI.
So we both are just like right now at a time in our lives where we just want to have fun. We're trying to just like work on ourselves, get into our careers, and like just focus on us. And so we obviously we want to go on dates and like meet people and whatever. So that's why we're on Bumble and Hinge and stuff, and
you
going
never know
out.
what life is gonna throw at you.
Yeah, and honestly, like I don't think every person that you meet on Bumble or every date that you go on has to turn into a relationship. I think that it's a good way to meet people that you wouldn't have the opportunity to meet otherwise. And I think that there's possibilities of making friends on this app. I don't know. But so I think it's a good way to meet people, but this, like, we'll definitely follow these rules once we're ready to be in a relationship, because it goes into like timeline and like when you should text people and email them back or
how
whatever.
many people you should be dating.
How many people
That's a
you should
really
be
big
dating,
thing.
and like all of this stuff is so relevant to even like the dating world today. And once you do meet someone, how to approach it and handle the situation without overdoing it.
I know.
So this is a part in the book where they talk about how to kind of do yourself up for
rule
a date.
number 2, guys. And it's called Look Like a Creature Unlike Any Other. And it just talks about, you know, just how to look your best. On the makeup front, they have it split up into little sections. So on the makeup front, they're pretty much saying a more natural look, you know, a little bronzer, a little lip gloss, a mascara is the best way to go.
Yeah, you don't need to overdo it on a date, especially for someone that you're just meeting. I mean, unless you're going to a nightclub, don't dress like you're going to a nightclub.
Yeah. Other beauty essentials, they talk about getting like your eyebrows waxed, getting a mani-pedi, getting your teeth whitened, wearing contact lenses. Try blue and green shades. Okay, kind of throw the guy off there.
I think that what it's saying is really just do the things that make you feel good inside, because you just feel more confident.
Yeah.
Like getting your hair done, even like a blowout, or have you ever gotten a blowout? We should go and get one.
Like dry bar?
At a dry bar,
No, I
yeah.
haven't.
Oh
We
my
should do
gosh.
that.
I was going to suggest we do that on Friday, but
We should have.
I know, but you were not here until later. So
I know, it sucked.
But yeah, we should definitely go do that for something. But point being, it just makes you feel more confident about the way that you look. And when you feel confident about the way that you look, you're more confident inside. And
Mae West famously said, there are no ugly women, only lazy ones.
True that.
Very true.
That's very true.
I'm just going to read a little bit of the excerpt from the daughters. They talk about having the look gets you noticed isn't about which store brands you shop at. It's about showing off your style and the way you demonstrate you've made an effort. The basic idea is always the same. Look like you care and show him that you're beautiful inside and out.
That's so true, because I think that when you feel confident on the outside with your appearance and the way that you look, it makes you feel better on the inside. Mm-hmm. And it makes you more productive, and you just want to, I feel like, be better when you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
So another part of the topic that my mom wanted to talk about was first date etiquette. So we've kind of talked about this before a little bit, just like who pays for the first date. I think that it should be the man for the first date, second date, maybe the third date even. Like, I don't know, just kind of depending on where you go, what you're doing. If it turns into a friend thing, obviously, like, pay for yourself.
Yeah.
But if it's like a romantic date, I think the guy should pay.
Yeah. Well, okay, my mom always says, not always, but she says that, so if the guy asks you out, then he pays. She's like, let's say you were to ask him out, which is probably not going to happen, then I pay. But
so basically, if you want to ask a guy out, take him on a hike. Go somewhere for free. Then you don't have to worry about who pays.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, I can see that, but I still think that the guy should pay.
Yeah.
I think the guy should be asking you out anyways, because like they say in the book, I know we're harping on this book a lot, but they say that guys love a chase, and they're
cavemen.
Yeah, they're cavemen. And you know what? Guys, if they're interested in you, they will pursue you. And they will text you, and they will call you back. And they love
a good challenge, guys.
A challenge, yeah. Exactly. So that's why they say limit it to 2 to 3 drinks, because if
2 hours.
2 hours and 2 to 3 drinks within.
I don't think I read that part.
You should reread the book.
Oh, I should.
But it does say like 2. I think it says max 2. Mm-hmm. But sometimes you get a little carried away and have to get that third one.
Yeah.
But self-control is really hard, especially if the guy's cute and you're having a good time. You're having a good time and you want the date to continue. Like, it's hard to cut the date off and say, look, I'm gonna go home. But they say, go home, say you have to get up early in the morning, because then he's gonna call you. If he's having a good time, he doesn't want the date to end either. Yeah. And he's gonna call you and ask you out on another date. And the more dates that you go on, the longer they can be. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the gist of that rule, is like, make him want more. Yeah. Don't spend all of your time with him the very first night, because there's no challenge in that.
And another thing that they say, and your mom has said that I've started to use,
what?
Is ask them questions about themselves. Mm-hmm. Don't talk about yourself. The less you talk about yourself, the more of a like mystery and like forbidden, like not forbidden fruit, but like just unreachable thing you are to them. And
yeah, like,
that's
leave
what
some
guys
things
like.
A mystery. You don't have to talk about your deepest, darkest secrets on your first date.
Guys, hint,
And
hint.
I have seen, guys have told me, like, deep shit on the first date. And I'm like, cool.
Thanks.
Thanks for that info. But anyways, I use that tip too. You ask them a lot of questions because guys, actually everyone loves talking about themselves. If you are in a conversation, just ask simple questions like, what do you like to do for fun? Where'd you grow up? What do you do for work? What kind of car do you drive?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Maybe not that question, but, you know, if you're interested, you know.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple. Make them talk about you.
Yeah, don't think too hard on it, guys. Just, it's a first date. You know, both people are probably nervous. Excuse me.
They are scary, and especially like if you've never met the person before, even if you have met the person before, dates are scary.
Yeah.
Like I went on a date with this guy not too long after I broke up with my ex, and I've known this guy since high school, and we just went on a date. Like we've hung out so many times, but just the fact that it was labeled a date made it so fucking scary. And like you're putting yourself out there for basically someone to judge you whether they like you or not.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the scary part of dating is like you're putting yourself out there. You're basically putting your feelings in this other person's hands. And it's scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It is. I mean, I've gone on plenty of dates and I still get nervous. So I think it depends on like the person.
Yeah.
I tend to be shy.
So to go along with what we were talking about earlier, I mean, just do the things that make you feel confident. If it makes you feel confident to go get your nails done or
Get a blowout,
shave your legs or put a self-tanner on or do anything, I mean, go and do that and make yourself feel confident about the way that you look and how you're presenting yourself, because that's really going to show the person your inner beauty, and it's not really going to matter how you look on the outside because they're getting to know the real you.
Yeah.
Some deep shit.
Very deep shit.
I mean, you have to be attracted to someone, I think, to even get past that. So I think confidence goes a long way with how attractive you look.
Yeah.
Because you can tell when someone's confident.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
it's a game changer. It really is. So just keep your heads high, guys. Chin up, shoulders back, tits out.
Yeah.
Like perked out, not like actually out, but you know what I mean. You're the bomb-ass bitch that he's going to fall in love with one day. All right, let's move on to our game, Fuck, Marry, Kill, presented by Brooklyn. Well, the idea was presented by Brooklyn. She's not here to actually present, but we're doing it for her. It was her topic choice that we picked last week. And we have a list of guys that we're going to play the game with already determined. So we're going to play 5 rounds with different categories. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. First round are the men of the Friends. Excuse me. The Friends
cast.
The cast. The men of the Friends cast.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
That was hard for me to say. All right. Fuck, marry, kill. Ross, Joey, or Chandler.
Okay. Kill Ross. Fuck
Shocker.
Joey. And marry Chandler.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
That was very easy.
I would have done that. I would do that too.
Okay.
So predictable.
Very predictable.
Okay. Let's change it up a little bit.
Okay.
Women of the Friends cast.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. Rachel, Monica, Phoebe.
Kill Monica. We're killing all the Gellers today.
They are very annoying, actually.
Fuck Phoebe, marry Rachel.
Okay. I think that... Okay. This is hard because
It's a hard one.
Monica seems like she knows what she's doing in the bedroom.
I know, but she also seems like...
A little bossy.
Yes.
But you know the 7 episode?
Yeah.
I mean, she seems like she knows her way around.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I'm still going to have to kill her. I think I would marry Phoebe because she's just funny and would keep me laughing and just has such a fun spirit about her.
Yeah.
And she's very bendy. So she brags about herself being very good in bed, kinky, and seems like it would be fun.
Yeah,
and
that was a
then
hard
I would fuck Rachel.
That was a hard one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. Next category.
New girl. All right. Fuck, marry, kill. Yeah, I said that right. I don't know why I questioned it. Schmidt, Nick, or Coach?
I would kill Coach.
Oh.
I would kill Coach, fuck Schmidt, and marry Nick.
I would kill Coach, marry Schmidt, fuck Nick.
It's always a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're going to do the category is going to be Disney princes.
All right.
Changing it up a little bit. Okay. Prince Eric from
The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. Yes, thank you. The Beast from Beauty and the Beast. And Peter Pan.
Okay. Kill Eric.
Why?
He just looks like he's all about the looks. Yeah, I get that. You
'Cause he's
talk,
pretty.
like whatever. What?
He's pretty. He's a beautiful man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He just looks like he has
He has nothing else to go on because she can't talk when they meet. Okay, move on. Go on. It's your
marry the
kill.
Beast for sure. And this probably sounds really gross, but I'd fuck Peter Pan.
Oh my god.
But if we're talking about Hook Peter Pan, he grows up.
No, we're talking about
God damn it.
normal Peter Pan as we were growing up as kids. With the one that we looked up on the internet.
Okay, fine. I take that back. I'd fuck Eric.
You can't take it back.
Yes.
That was your initial instinct.
That's kind of gross now.
That's your initial instinct.
Damn it. What would you do?
I would marry Prince Eric just because I fucking loved Little Mermaid, and I don't know. And then fuck the Beast. He's a beautiful creature.
He's hot.
He is so hot at the end. God. This is so weird that we're talking about this as a cartoon.
I know, it's a cartoon. What's wrong with us?
And then I would kill Peter Pan because I don't need a man that is stuck in Neverland thinking that he doesn't have to grow up. And you know what? That's actually a syndrome, Peter Pan syndrome.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What is it?
I Googled it when we were Googling this stuff earlier, and literally Peter Pan syndrome popped up, and it said, man that doesn't want to grow up.
Oh my God. We got all the syndromes here. We got Peter Pan syndrome, Stockholm syndrome, and what's
misogynistic
syndrome?
I don't think it's a syndrome. I think it's a personality trait. But
well,
whatever.
We got all the symptoms here. Or not
all of the people. So yeah, that's mine. I would marry Prince Eric, fuck the Beast, and kill Peter Pan.
Okay.
Okay. Next category. This is the last category. We're doing villains.
Oh, okay.
Superhero villains. So not the actors of the villains, but the villains themselves.
Okay.
So Darth Vader, Joker, Green Goblin. Who would you fuck, marry, or kill?
Fuck Darth Vader, marry Joker, kill Green Goblin.
Okay. I don't really watch superhero movies.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take a gander at this. Darth Vader isn't a very good father. So I'm going to say kill him.
Okay.
I would fuck the Joker because he seems a little cray-cray, and then marry the Green Goblin. I don't really know
Right.
anything about him, so.
Yeah, I grew up with a younger brother, so I watched.
I did
this
too,
shit.
but
I
my
know.
brother and your brother are almost the same age.
True. Yeah, but like my parents also influenced
I don't
it.
know what this means.
Influenced it. Like my mom will watch his Star Wars and all that other shit. So.
Yeah, I wasn't into that.
Anyways, those are our fuck, marry, kill picks.
Yeah, so if you guys have a list of 3 people that you would like us to choose fuck, marry, or kill, let us know. DM us and
Yeah, we might do like a little Instagram live.
yeah. Oh, that would be fun. Okay, now it's time to choose next week's topics.
You ready?
Yep.
Alrighty.
You gonna shake it?
Let it be a juicy one.
All right, let's see. Ooh, Katie. Netflix series. So we can go into some details of like shows that we're watching and stuff. Ooh, that would be a good one. Because we're actually watching The Act right now, and we're almost done with it. We'll probably be done with it by next week. Honestly.
Yeah, we are.
So we'll definitely talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's just pick another one for shits and giggles.
Yes. For
Just
the
in
shits and
case.
giggles.
For the shits and gigs. Oh. Maybe we should pick that one since it flew out. It's marked from my mom.
Is that
I
a
can
juicy
tell by her
one?
handwriting. No, I don't want to talk about that. It says finances,
Oh, okay.
and no. We need to give someone else a chance. My mom got picked 4 times last week. Ooh, this is going to be a good one.
What is it?
It's from my brother. Questions guys have for girls.
Ooh.
So, if you're listening to this, we need your help, men.
Yes.
Girls.
Girls.
What are questions that you have, like, for girls that you really need to know the answer to? Whether it's, like, how to ask her out or,
Just any question, really. Girls, if you have guy friends or whatever, like, ask them to send you your questions to send to us.
And we'll probably be going around and asking guys questions that we make up or just have them answer our questions.
Yeah.
So
we could
this
do
will
that
be
this
fun.
weekend.
Yeah, this will be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we got Netflix series and then guys questions
For girls.
for girls. So that will be a lot of fun. If you guys have any questions, you can DM us on Facebook. I mean, not on Facebook. Well, you can.
On Instagram.
We do have Facebook. But DM us on Instagram at basicallyadulting247. And then if you want to follow us on our personal Instagrams, mine is at Erin Waddell, ErinWaddell, 2 D's, 2 L's.
And mine is at Miss Luisa Diaz, MsLuisadiaz. I almost forgot again. God
I know,
damn
you're
it.
like reading how you spell your name. Okay, and then if you don't already, go and follow us on Spotify.
Google Podcast. Hopefully, we're hoping to be on Apple soon, guys. They're just...
And then any other platform that you listen to your podcast on. I know there's a total
like
shit
6.
ton.
Yeah.
But we are on a couple of other platforms that you can listen to us. But make sure to go follow us and subscribe. That way you get
Updates.
notifications of when we post new episodes. And then make sure to follow us on Instagram. We post a bunch of silly stuff and lots of fun stories about our life. And that's kind of how you can really see us on more of a daily basis rather than listening to us weekly. You can kind of jump into our lives and be a part of this journey with us. So make sure to go follow us, and we would love to hear your feedback or whatever. But I think that is it for now.
That's right.
Until next week, y'all.
Stay young, y'all.
Bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.